So Dan, tell us a little bit about what you do at the CSU Extension.
Sure, I'll do that. I'd be glad to do that.
Great.
So the CSU Extension office in Summit County is really focused on forest health initiatives. My job primarily is forest health education, and so this comes on the tail end of the mountain pine beetle epidemic.
Oh.
So we're well beyond mountain pine beetle, but there are a number of forest issues, natural resource issues that still persist in our county, and ultimately that drives us into the main topic area, which is wildfire. And so my main job is wildfire prevention lately. And the last few years we've run a chipping program. And so we're encouraging landowners to put wood out to help remove flammable vegetation from around their homes to help create defensible space and that kind of thing. Additionally, with the Extension office, we host the 4-H program. So that's 4-H youth development.
Great. So tell us a little about, I know there was this issue with the beetle kill, but now that's diminished? Is that?
Sure. So really, the foresters depict that the mountain pine beetle has sort of eaten itself out of house and home.
Oh.
It was really sort of interested in this 6-inch diameter tree or something of that nature, and for the most part those trees have been killed.
Okay.
And so when the beetle it's always been present, and it's gone from endemic populations, sort of always available here on the landscape, to epidemic proportions, and now that population has crashed, and so we're below endemic populations. Beetle's still here, but
but it's nice to see the new growth coming back up as well.
And that's the beautiful thing of this, is where our future forest is with us now.
And it's strong too.
It is.
Exciting.
It's really bouncing back, clean and green.
Great. So you're here. Tell us a little about County Cleanup Day and the locations.
Great. And so this is the main topic that I want to talk about today, was Summit County Cleanup Day. And so there's kind of a wonder of why would this be of importance to the CSU Extension office. And ultimately our mission is community building. And so we do that through natural resources and 4-H youth development. But for me to promote the Summit County Cleanup Day today is really to promote all of us who live here to get together and really encourage and support our own community through this cleanup opportunity.
Yeah, it's great. And I was just saying with Aaron with Red Buffalo that it's a great way to meet new people that you might not have met before. And as we know, when the snow melts, there's definitely trash around. So
that's what
makes you feel really good about giving back to the community.
Sure. And you know, natural resources is my job. And so let's beautify our natural resources, the edges of our town where these snow piles have melted out all the trash, and really support a good first impression for when the visitors start coming.
Oh, it's perfect. And so are there parties associated with, the town cleanup?
Sure. So I do know there are 5 different locations, the 4 core towns as well as Keystone. And I believe there are after parties, if you will, sort of picnic lunches around noon at each of the locations. And then some of the locations also have coffee and donuts beforehand.
Oh, that's great. So it's just a fun event. You can come out, meet your friends, do something good for the community, and you always feel better. And of course, are there any music associated with the parties, perhaps?
You know, I don't know. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know
There
either.
might be music. What I keep thinking,
I've heard sometimes that they come up. You know, it's always fun.
That would be great. You know, when we see each other in the supermarket and we have these connections with each other that are sort of loose, but you're like, whoa, I've seen you before. We've done this thing before. Well, now, if you participate in the cleanup day, you'll have another thing to connect with our neighbors.
Well, so how do we find out more information?
You know, the best bet would be to call the town halls or investigate the websites for each of the towns. They're going to have information on exactly where. And, well, I was about to say what time, but 9 a.m. is when it kicks off on Saturday, this Saturday, May 21st.
Great.
And that'd be the best bet, is to call the towns in your respective location to figure out what to bring, where to be, and bring your smile. That's the big one.
Well, thank you, Dan, so much. I look forward to seeing all of the locals and visitors out at the Town Cleanup Day here in Summit County. So make sure you check out the town websites, and we'll be right back right after this.